Disturbing details out of Florida tonight. 3 teenagers shot and killed in what police are now saying could be tied to wannabe gang activity. Joining us now for more is NewsNation correspondent Marky Martin, live from Marion County Sheriff's Office. Marky, I thought this was a serial killer. That's what early reports said. Now it's completely different?
Completely different. That has been ruled out, Elizabeth. But talk about just a tragic few days here in Marion County, Florida. In less than 48 hours, 3 teenagers found dead, all within a 5-mile radius of one another. And as we have mentioned, the sheriff having to dispel that rumor mill, saying that theory of a serial killer on the loose, that is not true, and instead believes that these crimes could be linked to wannabe gangs. About an hour north of Orlando, you'll find Ocklawaha, a tight-knit lake community, population 1,500. But in less than 48 hours, 3 teenagers are now dead.
They're leaving lights on now and locking doors and all that. I started hearing this stuff here, and I will tell you, I have a home gun now.
Each of them shot. 2 16-year-old girls and a 17-year-old boy. Their bodies dumped in different locations within miles of one another. At this time, only one of the victims has been identified, 16-year-old softball player Layla Silvernail, who was still alive when authorities found her shot in the head, lying next to a dumpster Thursday night. She later died in the hospital. On Friday, the 17-year-old boy was found shot dead less than a mile away from Layla. He was found on the side of the road. And the third victim, located Saturday, found by an underwater recovery team inside Layla's car, which was partially submerged in a nearby lake. We met up with Marion County Sheriff Billy Woods, who says he ruled out the serial killer theory because this was a single event.
They are known acquaintances, they're friends. They were together leading up to the event. They were kids that were out there, enjoyed life, going to do what teenagers do.
Woods says these murders were likely at the hands of a neighborhood gang and that his team is zeroing in on what looks to be multiple suspects. How close are you to making an arrest or multiple arrests?
It all hinges on my investigators finishing the puzzle. And when that last piece is put in the puzzle, then the arrest will come.
And Elizabeth, the sheriff does tell me they do have some sort of surveillance video that his team is combing through, but at this time they're not willing to release that. Elizabeth.
Marky, do we have any idea what the motive might be? I mean, why these 3 kids were targeted?
No, at this time, we do not know a motive, and the sheriff has, continually reiterated he wishes that he could share more at this time, but we don't know motive at this time. We don't know either the exact events leading up to it. We know they were friends. They were all together hanging out before their deaths occurred. He said they were just teenagers enjoying, what teenagers do, but at this time, we don't even have the full picture of what led up to their killings, Elizabeth.
Wow, Marky, what a sad story. Thanks so much for that report.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.